Hello everybody, my name is Donaven and today I'll be doing a stream highlight and time-lapse for yesterday's stream. If you didn't watch it, link will be in the description below.
Guys, are we streaming right now? Can you guys hear me? Yay! And today's live stream is going to be a let's build. Let's build. So I'm just gonna build a lot of stuff in this world. Just 10 normal. And I'm just going to build on YouTube. If anyone see, I'm doing Instagram right now, as you can see. And I'm gonna build a public restroom. Let's see, what could we do next? What could we do next? So let's just tell you, like this, okay, right here, then right here, then just put it up like this, then just put a block on top of it, like this, then just take out that, and then just do this, then craft some that, like this, and then grab redstone torches, just gonna power it up like this, okay, like this, like this, like this, and like this, or you don't need to put it right, let's just like this, then just gonna grab some stuff that you need, take out fence and sign, not sync, I want sign, alright, so I'm just gonna type in mail. And then female like that, like just female like that, and done. And you can also have this little like male female and that is just awesome. And then I'm just going to wait for it. Okay, that's 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then on top of that block, you're just going to place red play like this. Then the last layer is filled with block work like that. Okay, you got it right. You got it properly for me. Then just fly into this part right here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then just like this. Then just move everything up like this. Like this, like that, and the yellow fish, thank you for letting me use a little in my macro. But I'm so happy to do this, and now we need to fill the crafting back, alright? Fill the crafting back in like this, and then like this. Oh, like that. Then I'm gonna see, honestly, and if you guys did, please do like right now to support everyone on stream like this. And I'm assuming that's just continuing with this. And okay, this is a bit complicated, okay? This is a little bit more complicated on the back. On the back, you're just going to place it like in front, okay, like in front like this, and in the middle like this, then like this. Then place it on the lamps, then block on top like this, then slabs on top like this, then we're finished. Then now what we're going to do is to place it like this, and like, no, like this, and you're finally freaking finished. And now we're going to build ourselves the roof of the restroom. So I'm just going to build up this really quickly, and jeeps. Let's do it, right? Let's do it next time. By the way, just going to close it off like this, just really quickly, like that, and we're just going to do it like this, do it like this. Okay, just more. I don't know if I'm doing it correctly, but I don't really know if I'm doing it correctly or not. But okay, I'm doing it correctly now. I just noticed I built it correctly, and I'm just to do all the stuff already. And to do a little bit fun here, this is all and have fun just crappy doing all the stuff. Really fun in this is my shovel, as you can see. And then you fill up this part of the rim with iron blocks, as you can see. Then just going to search iron blocks, then put it in the number 8 spot of the slot like this, like that. And when this finishes, I'm going to make a small highlight of it for you guys to watch. And just do it like this, then put it like this, then just fill it to the rim like this. Then get it ready now. So just gonna time set day, enter like that. Then once you grab yourself some coal rim. Just put everything right here. Then just put everything here, like this. Okay, I'm gonna decorate myself. Thanks a lot. TSC for me like this, but I have to build it myself. Okay, you build it myself. Thanks a lot. Then grab myself some water bucket like this. Then one more like this. Then not water, you need to take it out cold first, like this. And you don't really care about it, just close it up like this, as you can see. Just close it up like this. And it's not gonna get dark, and let's see. It's not gonna get dark. Okay. This is watch this video and what he did. Okay. Just gonna grab myself some duffel wood because I really like using duffel wood. Like this. Okay, after take some things over, that's fine. And then just go here, the developer. So let's just like that and grill. Then I'm going to myself some hopper. So just the hoppers here. Then we're going to get an anvil and the hoppers like that. And what I feel to that. And I think I'm just wearing a roof. You know, it's super small. And let's make it might just and then this hopper is going quite a long time. I think now. This part here. This part right here. What should I do? I'm gonna grab some iron doors like this and just place it like this. And I'm gonna search in buttons. So I'm gonna use this one just like this. So people in and just like this. And just like okay. This is to walk out. Really this is what you need. I'm gonna grab some lever. Then just gonna place it like this and just put it like that. And that's how you build it. It's like just how you right. Just how you don't judge. Don't judge. So just gonna build it up to the rim like this. And then like this. Okay, wait. Like this. Then we keep building ourselves the cold like that and top like this. Then okay, take it out. There we go. Then it's here. So then I'm gonna put some little levers like this, and we are finished. So now to do a bit of decorating outside. Okay, I'm just going to make this place really more fabulous. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab myself the thing. What's that? So I'm just gonna take this lantern, just like this, put it over the top like this, then like that, then like this, then like this, 2 layers, like this, and like this, like that, then 2 layers. Okay. Oh crap. Like that, and I think we're finished. And just top of it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And just come out and then we outside. So just like this. And more like this part, like this, like this, okay, like that. Then just going to come here and just like that. Now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take our leaves like this. I'm just gonna fill it around. So I'm just gonna do that diagonally, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just drag it around the so 1, 2, 3, 4, like right there. And then just do all stuff to make it so good. And why don't I can do that? Because why did I do it? Because my face is so very bad and warning right now. It's not now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just gonna do that. And just gonna drag like this, quickly, like that. There we go. Then we're finished. We're finished with this, and just gonna place it outside. Polish and side. So friends, so brush looks awesome. There we go. We're finished with this. And if you want to do this, we can do something else. I'll build it for you guys. And this will go. Me and the download link in the description below. When it's like we have to that. And okay, leave this like it's just okay. It's not easy. Right? Leave this book in it. So that's why I'm just going to show you all. I'm just going to do some of the hard part because why not again? And just gonna show you the bonus and stuff like that. And okay, why this supposed to be like that? Okay, like this. Then we're finished. I'm 15 minutes streaming for all this. And I watch this and make my news. It's so awesome. Where's some of these right here? Like Mr. Wizards or Mr. Tires? Where's the Nancy? I'm here. Look at that beautiful face. Look at that beautiful face. Then here's the tires. There's also the big nose. So I'm going to use the tires. Okay, I got it. I built a car here. Like a car here. So I'm just gonna leave all everything. Just gonna use black wool. And just gonna use buttons for the tire. Then just gonna use stone slabs for it. And okay, I'm just gonna place it like this. And 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. And 5 like this. And just cover it up like this. And just gonna do everything like this. Like that. And okay, just gonna place it in like this. Then just gonna place it out black wool like this. Okay. Painting out that. So I'm just going to take some white glass paint. Okay, I'm just going to use white glass paint. Right, for the engine, I'm going to be using furnace with some ladders like that. And just going to place it right here like that. And time, the faucet, times day like this. And I'm going to put something else. Okay. This looks nice. But if I take myself some glass, white glass like that. TV laser. So I'm just going to place it like this. And just going to take myself some carpet. Just going to use that one because it matches the color of the car like this. like this. I think that's so good. That's just so good. So I'm just gonna cover everything like this. Just wind up and get it like this. And that was just gonna use no, it's not too high. Just gonna use like a iron trapdoor just for this. And I'm just gonna use iron trapdoor. And let's just continue the iron trapdoor like this. Like this. There we go. Then just gonna take out all the carpet, a bit of detailing to it, and we're finished. By the way, this card, not that. So just gonna place all the buttons. Just like button, not block. Okay, finish that. Then we're going to take out ourselves. Let's take out ourselves some item frames like that, and just take out ourselves some redstone block with some more coloring block. But I'm going to put some lantern for a bit more detail with some sign for car. And you guys know this, right? Don't feel this. Just gonna put some lantern for the lighting up area. So I'm just going to do this again, and just down and like that 23, 67, for example, like this, and this part to be redstone like this, and just to go back to front of the car, away, bring ourselves a ladder, and by the way, and this part in front is going to be Donaven, like 2317, like that, like 2363, like that, and I think it's 2363, oh, 67, Donaven, 2363, like that, and then I think we're finished building the car, and yeah, 23, make sure to smack the like button to support me if you guys want to do that, and I will see you in the next stream, and I'm just now, okay, bye.